Hello everyone, welcome to our report on Module 1, the concept of people-centered development versus production-centered development, Part 2. I am Rosal Aris Pusado, your reporter for today. So this report dives into this battle of philosophies. People-centered development empowers communities, putting them in charge of their own progress. Think hands-on community-driven change. On the other hand, production-centered development focuses on churning out products, prioritizing economic growth. Efficiency is key, but questions linger about sustainability and fairness. Forget about choosing a team in this development game. It's not about winners and losers. Instead, we'll dive deep into both people-centered development and production-centered development, uncovering their strengths and weaknesses. So first, let us talk about development. So what is development? The word development is widely used to refer to a specified state of advancement or growth. It could also be used to describe a new and advanced idea or product, or an event that constitutes a new stage under changing circumstances. So generally, the term development describes good change. Researchers explain three ways that the term development is used. So first is development as a vision. So here the term is used to describe how desirable a society or a region is, possibly with regard to what it can become. Two, development is a historical process. This refers to a social change that occurs over extended periods of time due to inevitable process. So for instance, it is widely believed that both communism and capitalism are an inevitable outcome of progress. 3. Development as action. So this refers to deliberate action to change things for the better, as with providing aid to elevate conduct. Next, we will tackle social change. Picture the world constantly changing, like a giant puzzle being rearranged piece by piece. So that's what social change is all about. Things around are shifting and evolving, impacting everyone from entire societies to individuals like you and me. Social change is the transformation of culture and social organization and structure over time. In the modern world, we are aware that society is never static and that social, political, economic, and cultural changes occur constantly. There are a whole range of classic theories and research methods available within sociology for the study of social change. And now, for our main topic, let's talk about the concept of production-centered versus people-centered development. In their 1984 book, People-Centered Development Contributions Toward Theory and Planning Frameworks, David C. Carton and Rudy Claus presented a seminal work contrasting two distinct approaches to development. One is people-centered development, and two is production-centered development. Their core focus are for people-centered empowerment of local communities, social justice, participatory decision-making, while for production-centered, increased production and output, often for export or economic growth. Their key goals for people-centered, improved self-reliance, human well-being, and addressing inequalities, while for production-centered, achieved economic productivity and efficiency. Now let's talk about their key contrasts. So, in the aspect of power dynamics, people-centered development have their communities empowered and they are participatory. Or production-centered, power with external actors. In the aspect of decision-making, one is community-driven and the other one has top-down approach. On the aspect of resource allocation, one focuses on local needs and resource use prioritized, while on the other is export-oriented production prioritized. In the aspect of sustainability, we have balanced economic, social, and environmental factors. On the other, short-term economic gains prioritized. In the aspect of social impact, they aim to reduce inequalities, while on the other, may exacerbate existing inequalities. Now, let's talk about their key reasons for advocating people-centered development. So, people-centered development is empowerment and participation. It empowers local communities to participate in decision-making and take ownership of their development journey. Next, holistic approach. So they goes beyond just economic growth, considering social well-being, environmental sustainability, and cultural values. So this creates a more balanced and equitable development process. Third, long-term sustainability. They aim for long-term sustainable solutions that benefit future generations. The next one, reduce inequalities. They focuses on empowering marginalized communities and addressing systemic inequalities, leading to a more just and equitable society. Next, they are community resilience. So empowering communities build social capital, fosters resourcefulness, and enhances resilience in the face of challenges. And for the last one, social change from within. So this fosters genuine social change from within communities, ensuring solutions are culturally appropriate and have lasting impact. Aside from that, we also have the challenges of person-centered development. So first, we have the slow implementation. So this needs participatory decision making, can be time-consuming, potentially hindering rapid action. Next is measurement challenges. So evaluating success in PCD requires qualitative assessments of well-being, which can be complex compared to solely quantitative economic measures. And lastly, resistance from external actors. So powerful groups benefiting from the status quo may resist PCD. It is requiring strategic navigation and coalition building. Pertinent clauses advocacy for people-centered development. So while acknowledging the challenges associated with this development, Pertinent clause strongly advocate for its adoption over production-centered development due to its potential for achieving more just and sustainable development outcomes. Pertinent clause believe that the advantages of people-centered development outweigh the difficulties, so they emphasize that long-term sustainable and equitable development cannot be achieved without empowering local communities and addressing the root causes of poverty and inequality. So that's it for our report. Thank you very much for listening. And the next reporter from my section will be reporting the next topic. So thank you very much and see you on our next report.